Come take a ride with Gypsy. What's up, everybody? So, yesterday was solar flares going on. There were actually two major ones that happened. They're basically like CMEs. It's where plasma is like erupted in rings that come off the surface. And then the aftermath is what usually hits us are called EMPs. Um, and they can affect technology and your vehicles. Dude, the day before, I swear I felt the energy coming on. I got really upset where I was leaving. It wasn't even that I was upset. I was just literally feeling a wave, and I went to start my car and it fucking shut down. And I literally felt like my body just get heavy in my seat, and I actually had to put my head down because it was that fucking intense. Like, it was nuts. So the moon energy tonight is actually in Scorpio. Today's message is deep impact. All right. This is just an energy check-in. I'm going to be doing a little bit of traveling around. I've had several breaks in a lot of the different types of work and stuff that I've been doing. And during this time frame, I'm going to be recharging. But this is where a lot of my content is resurfacing from those shifts, right? Let me tell you what, the world is very ugly right now, like straight the fuck up. I mean, I am not a political person, so please do not comment anything about politics. I do not vote. I've actually never voted in my entire life. So honestly, like, I don't have a political opinion. I feel like kind of gets me out of the political pool. That's horrible. That's horrible. I pay taxes. Don't tell me I'm not a citizen. Okay, first card out. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has a lot of single-minded ideas about how they want to go about 2021. This does talk about somebody being single, but I think this is just somebody's frame of mind. I think somebody wants things to be a little more simpler in their life. Yeah. Ace of Cups. This can talk about new opportunities. For those of you who have left behind certain ideas that have followed you into 2021, I bet you anything this last 3 days, if those fleeting thoughts have resurfaced, somebody is knocking that shit off the table because it's no longer serving a purpose for what they got going on in their life. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is the distant past. Some of you may have lost work at this time. Some of you may have been out of work for a period of time. For others of you, this just talks about building a foundation and things being rocky as fuck. Whether it's with your relationships, your work situation, or friends. The Two of Cups is here in the recent past, but it's in reverse. I feel like somebody has a hard time loving themselves, or they're trying to love someone that does not love themselves. I feel like somebody does not understand what real love is. Three of Swords came out on top. These can be ideas right now. I feel like somebody's really gotten their heart broken last year, and again, somebody is letting it follow them into the new year. For those of you who are grieving death and stuff like that, because that's what Scorpio energy can talk about. It is the death card in tarot. And since this whole COVID thing fucking came out, it's been my COVID card. It's horrible. But I feel like somebody is literally trying to cover up or mask, literally, how they feel about different types of things that they're grieving, whether they are grieving another person that is gone, children, parental figures. And for others of you, this is just work situations. I mean, the 2 wands in reverse, this can say somebody is having a hard time making a decision, or they're just completely ignoring their feelings altogether and trying to cram a bunch of things on top of this grief to shut it out. If you are grieving, you're being advised at this time, to go ahead and feel that and deal with that. 10 of Pentacles. We're still in those future aspects. Again, this has to do with foundation. For some of you, this can be wanting to be near a specific person and build those things together. I feel like somebody is by themselves and they're struggling. Yeah, clarified. Justice. I feel like somebody has gone, even if you're in a relationship, somebody can still have, singular energy, depending on how they tackle, life, obstacles and opportunities and stuff like that. Wow. I just completely lost my thought. You know what? This morning my anxiety was so fucking bad. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. I normally don't medicate for anxiety and stuff like that. But for those of you with like spiritual gifts, with like empath abilities or sensitivity to weather, or in this case, the solar flare, please understand that these galactic alignments will affect you more so than than just regular depression or regular anxiety and stuff like that. And I made it through the day okay. I made a bunch of fucking food. So anyway, moving on. Knight of Pentacles. Only it's in reverse. I feel like somebody wanted somebody to stop doing something. And then they did. And now they're upset that they're not doing it anymore. For some of you, this is communication. For others of you, this is building a foundation with another person. There may be other obstacles and stuff in the way. And for some of you, that's your mental sanity. With everything going on in the world right now, it really has infiltrated the home at this time, is how I feel. Those of you who are having stomach issues, dizziness, vertigo, or feeling unbalanced. Some of you might even feel like you're walking on the moon. That's usually an energy fluctuation where you're unbalanced. If you made a decision prior to this moon walking energy, you might have made a bad decision. That might be something to explore. I feel like somebody is sitting in a place where they're thinking about how they've treated others or ignored other people's feelings. Or for some of you are so insecure. The King of Pentacles is here, or King of, Cups in reverse. For some of you, I feel like you're so broken from the shit that's been taken from you during this COVID shit last year, and it's still being an ongoing thing, that some of you are having a hard time seeing up from down. Like, old fears or old traumas are being expelled at this time, and you're only holding on to that by letting it play out in your head in a scenario that's where it's not actually happening. Somebody here might be on drugs. Others of you, this is considering medication, and others of you, this is like changing medications. And, another group of you, this is going through trauma healing or counseling, and it triggering you during this time frame. And somebody's uncomfortable. Somebody's really uncomfortable. Popping. Eight of Stones in reverse. That's what the Nine of Pentacles. Let me check my time frame. My phone is dying. I feel like somebody doesn't know what to do about their situation. You know, there's multiple storylines, you know, going on here. So, you know, try to keep up and put yourself where you go, whether this is work, friendships, relationships. For another group of you, I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of friends and potential lovers, and somebody's standing here being naive or vague about their life and not seeing opportunities in front of you. Because the Six of Wands is also here, and that talks about a battle card. Somebody might be in a battling energy where they're not allowing other people in. For another group of you, this is a bunch of doppelgangers and shit showing up that remind you of your ex or old friends. And again, that triggering you into the healing process. And some of you are just getting scared and running the fuck away because of the triggering aspect. And for some of you, there is a divine intervention here where they're literally throwing you the same shit in your lap so you won't repeat the same mistake. I mean, there's kind of a ha-ha factor here with the angels in the background, but sometimes that's how people learn. Why? I love you, Jesus. I do. I love Jesus. Oh my God. Aw, the Two of Cups just came out with the Two of Cups, and this is in the recent past. It's like love and hate. I love you. I don't. I love you. No, I don't. Well, yeah, you do. Again, somebody has different ideas of love. I feel like somebody is so used to just being left behind every time somebody says they care about them, or you may give gifts to this person and it triggers the fuck out of them too, or even, you know, offering to hang out, you know, and a group of you with like sexual trauma. Some of you are having a hard time having normal normal friendships that aren't turning sexual. There is a group of you that are working on that at this time. Sexual health is super important. Super important. Yeah. Next month, I'm going on a year, no sex at all. No kissing, no hand holding, nothing. The solar flare really affected me, okay? I've talked to a few of you about, you know, my past history and stuff like that, which is why I talk about sexual health and sexual trauma and stuff like that. I've been there. And I tell you what, my journey with healing with that has been super amazing. Am I lonely? Sure. Do I crave being touched? Absolutely. But during this time frame, I'm really happy with the results. Others of you who have gone years, I commend you. Those of you who I've talked to about it have actually helped me get this far. I actually had an oracle tell me quite a while ago that I was going to have to go an entire year without sex. So if that's not doing your homework and getting it done, right? All right. Two of Wands in reverse next to the Magician. Again, there's this split decision again, where somebody is trying to pile things on top of stuff that they're trying to get done when they're supposed to be healing. If you've had work taken from you, if you've had issues in a relationship, or you've lost friends, you're literally supposed to be sitting on your ass right now and either thinking about what you've taken from other people or what they've taken from you. This is about, I feel like this reading is about contribution. I feel like somebody failed, or they feel like they failed another person. And this, that might just be for a group of you. This can be another person trying to help another person, and it just somebody being drained and needing a break. 10 of Pentacles with the multiverse. Okay. This can be somebody moving or gaining a key. There is a key on this card. I feel like somebody is saving money at this time, whether it's for business endeavors. For some of you, it is a trip. Some of you might be spending a lot of time in your car right now. It helps somebody with their headspace. Justice with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody just needs fucking clarity. I feel like somebody has a spiritual guide that they're ignoring. If you do talk to angels or, pray to them, whatever, and those of you who do have guides and stuff like that, and you do receive messages, whether it's in your dreams, synchronicity, symbology, whatever, somebody's ignoring the signs. Somebody might be in a place of pain and they're listening to too many demons, which is why they have all of these extra thoughts and shit like that. 6 of Swords, stones, excuse me, in reverse. I keep saying the wrong fucking card. Sorry, that might be relevant. For those of you who do know tarot, you can throw your own interpretation and shit on that. The 6 of Stones can talk about success in a situation, but it's in reverse. Somebody feels like they're failing or failing another person, or they don't know how to help. Somebody might need to spend time helping themselves. There is a save me aspect here. Somebody might just literally not know how to do certain things, or their criminal background does not allow them to have access to certain things. Okay. That wanted to come out reverse, but it was already next to a negative aspect card. So I went ahead and flipped it around. It's the 7 of Wands with the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody is literally battling depression. Dude, depression on top of COVID, on top of death energy. It's not a good fucking mix. It's really not. There is a link in the description box. It's a hotline number, actually, for those of you who are dealing with crisis situations. Please understand that, you are important and somebody cares about you. Please seek the help that you need. I feel like there's just so much going on in the world and so much going on in another person's head. They can't think clearly. Before they make bad decisions. For some of you, it's relapse. Somebody here needs to be careful about drinking and driving. There's a lot going on. 7 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. Somebody's very confused about the trauma that they're healing. I feel like somebody's really been prompted to let go of certain ideas or things that have happened to them. And for others of you, you're being asked to sit in it and feel it so you can actually release it. The 10 of Wands is here in reverse with the Ace of Cups. I've had enough of the world and its people's mindless games. Man, I feel like somebody needs to be more focused about what's going on inside their own home. For those of you who are not comfortable at home, taking a trip to, a friend's house or a family member's house should be in order for you. Some of you might be obsessively talking about other people and their problems. It's like OPP. other people's fucking problems, right? Somebody needs to be focused on their own problems. Six of Pentacles. This can talk about charity to other people. And for others of you, this is literally wanting to feed another person or feed energy to somebody special who needs it. I feel like there's like a pet aspect here where somebody needs looked after. I don't know, maybe somebody needs a new pet. People can certainly be pets. Yeah, because the moon is here in reverse. Some of you may have had secrets exposed, but I don't really think that's really geared in this reading right now. I really just think that the moon card is talking about fucking depression, because the world card just came out. And I feel like somebody might just feel helpless about what's out in the world today and wondering how they're going to survive, make it through it. Especially if you're a single person that has children, come from a place of divorce, and that, you know, lost your job and shit like that. Indeed, things can seem very dark and dreary. Somebody needs to try to be positive. For some of you, there's some kind of union coming. Four of Wands is here. All right. Sorry, I keep checking the time frame. There's some kind of union that's coming for you. For others of you, this is a reinstated friendship or relationship. For others of you, this is coming into divine partnership. And another group of you, this is union with the self. Understanding your limitations, restrictions, and learning to listen to your fucking guides, you know? And those of you who are looking for regular help, my clients receive a 3-week chakra cleanse. It doesn't cost anything. It comes with instructions and shit like that. This is to help you release and expel negative energy and stuff like that. And in the playlist, because these are meditations, in the playlist there's also a cord cutting included that you can use on a regular basis whenever you have like an argument or separate from somebody, or somebody's being toxic towards you. Cord cutting is super important because it's literally like an umbilical cord to another person's emotions, especially if you have empath abilities, or you can pick up on somebody else's crisis or anxiety and shit like that. When you clear these cords, it does not separate you from this person. It separates you from the hurt. So, it's not an uncrossing, it's a cord cutting. There is a difference. Okay. Let's see if we can get some helpful messages. I feel like this collective is really just seeking therapy or guidance at this time. Which is really good because somebody here is asking for help. If somebody else didn't help you, it's time to ask another person if you can't help yourself. Your commitment is being tested. For those of you who are waiting for a partner to show up, be mindful of red flags and shit like that. There's another card here that says you are good enough. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah. Please think before you act when meeting new people, whether it's friends, business endeavors, or new relationships and shit like that. Especially if you're releasing trauma and stuff like that. You don't want to end in a previous situation from your past, because those will show you that they will be repeat cycles. And I feel like somebody does not want to repeat cycles in this reading. I think that's for all the groups of people that are involved in this situation. Yeah, it's pretty much all I got for you guys. High Priestess, letting you know you need to be paying attention to your thoughts and shit that are coming in. If they're not good for you, you need to be tossing them out. So that's all I got for you guys today. Gypsy out.